100 Tricks to Appear Smart in Meetings by Sarah Cooper. Okay, while I won't review the 100 tricks, I will review my top 10 favorites from this book about not only surviving meetings, but also appearing smart, even if you really aren't all that bright. A lot of these how to sound smart tips will resonate for anyone who has to attend meetings as part of their job, especially if you work in a corporate environment. You know, the corporate buzzwords, business school lingo, and other jargon that people throw around to demonstrate just how smart they are. Some statements that personally drive me crazy are, "We'll have to run the gauntlet," or "Let's get under the kimono." I mean, I don't really want to get under anybody's kimono at work. As investors, you also might be listening to earnings calls with company CEOs. I suggest see how often your favorite or non-favorite CEOs use these terms in this top 10 list. I'm probably guilty of doing some of these myself, so I'm not judging anyone. I just personally enjoy Sarah Cooper's tongue-in-cheek comments and her comedy style, but it might not be for everyone. To start, or the annoying level set term, here's a diagram of how we spend our time in meetings. There's the awkward silence, the awkward speaking over each other, especially on Zoom calls, the staring at your phone, asking if you can repeat that because I wasn't paying attention, realizing that this meeting could have been an email, planning another meeting, and agreeing to anything just so that we can leave. Please take this video with a grain of salt and have a laugh. So while you are investors, most likely many of my viewers will also have jobs and even their own businesses on their road to financial freedom. So if you would like to see what my top 10 favorites were from this book, you know, the ones that made my eyes roll or cringe, then I invite you to subscribe to this channel and to please keep watching. Number 10, say, "It is what it is." I personally have never quite understood what this means. Sarah Cooper says if you have absolutely nothing to contribute to the conversation, say something like, "At the end of the day, it is what it is." Of course, it's absolutely meaningless and esoteric, but nobody can really disagree with your statement. And whenever I hear someone say this, I look at them with a puzzled expression. Number 9, translate percent metrics into fractions. I never used to do this before, but then I noticed others doing it, so I started to feel that maybe I should do it too. And now I'm actually mortified for being called out by Sarah Cooper. So it looks like this. If someone says about 25% of users clicked on the button, then what you do is you jump in and say, "So about 1 in 4 or a quarter," and everybody will be impressed with your quick math skills. You can't see, but I'm totally cringing. Number 8, but will this scale? I'm proud to say that I've never done this one. Asking will this scale no matter what it is. No one really knows what this means, but it's a good catch-all question that drives everyone nuts, and it definitely makes you look smart, if not a little annoying. Number 7, ask the presenter to go back a slide. And oh my goodness, I've personally experienced this one a lot when somebody asked, "Sorry, could you go back a slide?" And these are the 7 words that no presenter wants to hear. And it doesn't matter where in the presentation you shout it out, it will immediately look like you're paying closer attention than anyone else in the room, because clearly everyone else missed the thing that you're about to brilliantly point out. And then you can just say, "Let's move on." Yeah. Number 6, step out for an important phone call. It makes you look very important if you actually have to step out and take a very important phone call. And I have to say, I've only used this once or twice actually because I had to take an emergency phone call. So I do think there's a caveat to this one. Number 5, ask if we're asking the right questions. Nothing makes you seem smarter than when you question the questions by asking if they're the right questions. And if someone responds by asking you what you think the right questions are, say you just asked one, and you don't know what you don't know. Number 4, use sports metaphors. I'm not a big sports fan, and sport metaphors in the workplace drive me a little nuts, like a relay race. Or when somebody says it's great, or they say it's a home run, tell the team that they need to skate to where the puck is and keep the ball rolling until you throw in the towel. And as a Canadian, I have shamelessly used this Wayne Gretzky quote, and now I'm hating myself for doing it. Number 3, draw a Venn diagram. Draw 2 overlapping circles, and it doesn't matter if your Venn diagram is wildly inaccurate. And actually, the more inaccurate, the better. So one circle is what we don't know, and the other is what we know, and the overlapping section is the sweet spot. Number 2, Sarah Cooper's meeting speak cheat sheet. So here are a list of phrases and then what they actually mean. This wasn't on my calendar. I deleted it from my calendar. Duly noted. I've already forgotten about it. Let's table that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Can you repeat that? I was looking at my phone. To your earlier point, I am kissing your ass. Number 1, react to everything as if you already knew that. There is always an insecure, obnoxious person who feels the need to express this. And this is where someone cuts you off with phrases like right, or sure, or right of course. Well, everybody knows that. Duh. Sarah Cooper calls this man listening. Oh dear. I hope you had a good laugh. Leave a comment below on some meeting speak terms that drive you absolutely nuts, or terms that you yourself use that you think dazzle your colleagues in meetings. I encourage you to check out Sarah Cooper's 2021 calendar of tricks and have a new laugh every day. We all need a little pick-me-up. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in our next video.